Hey you guys, welcome in to Divine Golden Intuitions. Okay, we're gonna shake those keys, open up those roads, okay? And two, this is a message to let you know that you are the master, you have the key. Alright, welcome into Divine Golden Intuitions. These are going to be general messages, what you need to know right now, what spirit wants you to know right now. Alright, keep in mind, like I said, these are general, so take what resonates, leave what does not for someone else. If you need a personal reading on your specific situation, go ahead and check the pinned post if you're on Instagram. And if you're on YouTube, hey, go ahead and check the community tab. All right, y'all, let's just jump right in, all right? It's okay. My son back at school, so we're going to be going live a lot more, okay? Uh-oh. Got my jazz music going. Hold on, y'all. Got the smooth jazz going in the back. Okay, let me turn my ringer off too. It's gonna be distracting me. Alright. What messages do you have for the overall collective? What's the overall energy, spirit? Messages of clarity and truth. What is the overall energy for this reading? I keep seeing that door to value, baby. Let me get one card, spirit. Okay, this deck wants to be quiet today. Oh, here we go. Oh, I like that. Oh, I love this. Actually, with the goddess of the moon on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we got the goddess of the moon on the bottom of the deck here with the woman holding a coin. Okay, yes, definitely listen to the jazz. Jazz puts your mind into a alpha state. Now, the only thing about jazz is it's good to use, like, you know, like, but it doesn't permanently start rewiring your brain. So I like to listen to it whenever to put me in that alpha state. But it's certain type of other things that you could do to actually shift your brain and keep you in that state. You know what I mean? But I love the jazz, y'all. So this energy is really beautiful right here. We have 42 and 52 could be significant, but we have the woman holding a coin. We know coin, pinnacle is 3D energy, things you can touch, right? Things that we see in our 3D reality here. Goddess of the moon, that's more 5D. Okay, so 5D energy, this is like you finding, and you could be a masculine, don't have to be a feminine, put the energy where it fits. But this is you finding balance between your intuition here and getting guidance from spirit, and also being very stable and being very guided with your intuition to be very successful in this 3D reality here. Okay, let's read it. Oh, and under that, man holding a heart. Okay, and I did pick up this. This is like, it's not a lover's oracle, but it has a lot of like twin flame themes and things like that. So a relationship is definitely significant for some of you guys. I was picking that up. I gotta do a love reading today. I didn't get to do that last night, but I'm gonna do you guys a love reading too. But yeah, so get excited for that because somebody has a man holding a heart. Okay. But woman holding a coin, let's get into that one first, and then we're going to get into the goddess of the moon, pull some oracles. So yeah, we have woman holding a coin, female connection and money. Okay, so this is definitely hitting home for if you've been having any issues with finances, even if you haven't been having issues, but this is like, I heard an increase, but also too, it's like something where it's like, I'm seeing charts going up, right? Like analytics, right? So this is the energy where whatever you could have been experiencing, it's about to get better. So if you haven't been having trouble with finances and it's been smooth, it's about to get even better. If you have been having trouble, that's over with. Okay. This is also speaks about health and value. All right. So you could definitely be a high value female or male here. You know your value, you know your worth. You're not settling for less. And this is why you've attracted whatever this is here. Right. Because I definitely feel the energy of I don't chase, I attract, that effortless manifestation. And effortless as in not forceful. Not that you haven't put efforts in, because you could have been definitely working on yourself, healing your energy, looking at how you show up, right? Somebody who definitely works on self-improvement. But this is the energy where you didn't force, right? You didn't force anything, and this is why you attracted this. And I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast, y'all. If you're on YouTube, you could slow the time down, because I'm drinking my coffee, y'all, and the coffee be having me on one. Okay. All right, but the elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair, holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes upright in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavor regarding her own finances or health. This card also signals a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. So some of you guys can have also have a woman coming in helping you in some type of way as well. But I do feel like this is your energy, okay? But you could definitely be meeting like-minded people. So yeah, this woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of new love. What did we say? See, look. Okay. I didn't even know this card. I didn't even know this card spoke about new love. Look. Or friendship. Okay. Connected to a woman of wealth or business. So for my masculines, you could be attracting this female in as well. Depending on your preference, whatever your preference is. Masculine and feminine is what energy, not 3D outer appearance. But I'm also getting with this energy too, with that black cat. You guys could have a familiar, but you could also be seeing a lot of different omens and signs. Y'all, last night I came out of my house and it was like a frog at every angle. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I almost stepped on one, so I was kind of like, I was like, oh my God, like, because it was so many. And I'm like, and not only that, but like where I'm living at now, it's like so many bats. Like every time I go out and it's like about to be nighttime, so many bats. And I seen like a red bird on the line right here when I pulled up into the driveway. I'm like, so a lot of you guys could be picking up on a lot of signs, symbols, and omens around you. And it's like with that frog energy, I just get like leap. Like these next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, whatever, for whoever this is resonating with, is about to be very epic. Okay. Also, this Lionsgate portal, this new moon in Leo is very significant. You could be in the spotlight, or the spotlight could be shining on you, even if you don't know it. People talking about you in rooms that you've never been in. Okay. So for some of you guys too, it's like show up your best, look your best, feel your best, and put yourself out there, because you never know. Okay. Now the affirmation here is, the world supports me in my financial goals. I am making synchronistic connections that serve and honor me. Okay. The world supports me in my financial goals. I am making synchronistic connections that serve and honor me. Yes. And you know, what's right under that is the man holding a coin too. So relationships could be significant. This is also the energy of like you getting into your energy, and it's like maybe like right as you fall into this energy, you fall into a relationship here, because we was getting that lovers and friends vibe, and not in a toxic way, but a very healthy way. In that reading the other day. Oh my God, I'm getting so many downloads at one time. It's like, Spirit, please slow down. Please. Please slow down. Okay, Asian culture could be significant as well. Purple could be significant. All right, let's look into the goddess of the moon. For some of you guys too, that could be significant. Slowing down, being more mindful. I noticed that mindfulness is something that is very prevalent at this time. Like even my mom, y'all know I speak about my mom often on here. You know, she's Christian, right? But she's been speaking about these things, these concepts. And it's just like, I'm like, look at you in alignment, not even knowing you in alignment. Okay? She's like, I'm trying to be more present and mindful. And she's an Aries, y'all. So that could be an energy too, where a lot of you guys are in this energy, because I've been in that energy as well. And a lot of my clients have been in this energy of being more present, being more mindful, living in the moment, right? So with Goddess of the Moon, we have intuition and going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. And I'm dropping a video today about waterfall symbolism. It's an old video I recorded. I think I recorded it 2 years ago when we was doing a Patreon. I'm dropping a lot of those old Patreon videos. So make sure that y'all check those out. When I drop the new premieres of like old content, I dropped some early this morning. But when I drop the premieres of old content, newly dropped or whatever premiere, that's what that mean, right? I'm saying the same thing twice. But when I drop them, check them out, because those are from the Patreon. Because I'm going to be doing something totally new on the Patreon. So I'm putting all those videos out that were private. Okay, so y'all check those out. But I'm dropping waterfall symbolism. So some of you guys may need to go to the waterfall, or you may be a water spirit. You may have that, like, I definitely feel that water spirit. I remember I've had a lot of past life regression sessions where I go back to what I believe is Atlantis, because I'm underwater, so it has to be Atlantis, because like where else am I really at? And then so I definitely resonate with like mermaid energy, things like that. If you guys do as well, even just if you don't resonate with mermaid energy but you just love water, being around water, that could be significant. You may need to get into some water. We did just leave Cancer season, so you may need to get into some water, cleanse, spiritual bath, plant your feet in the mud as well. That's a great way to ground yourself at that waterfall, okay? Or even in the sand if you go to the ocean. All right. But it says this card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. And y'all know, I don't know if y'all do know, but we did the group ritual with Saint Martha, and she is a water spirit as well, okay? Hey. It says her arms stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. Okay, so this was the download I got too earlier that I had lost because I was getting so many downloads at one time. Spirit was saying to be very cautious of like the affirmations that you say, right? Don't just say I am affirmations, because that's in the root chakra, right? Sacral chakra, I feel, right? I know, you know, like start getting to, make sure you guys are getting into other affirmations, right? I know wealth is here for me. I feel wealth all around me. Like, get into not just I am wealthy. I am, okay, that's the base. But now move up into that solar plexus, that sacral, that heart chakra, and get into, and I'm going to do a video about that today, matter of fact. And let me write that down so I don't forget, because I'll be channeling and forget. So, video about affirmations. Because too, a lot of people don't realize why they're not manifesting, or why they're not moving forward with a lot of, like, they're like, I'm saying my affirmations, but it's like, are all your affirmations I am? And like, that's nothing wrong with that, because I've been there. Like, so it's like, but when it comes to awareness, now you know what I mean? So now you got to do what you know. But yeah, but you don't have to do anything, you know. But receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all type of issues. And now is the time to use it. Okay, so I'm also picking up this energy with this card where it's like somebody could be becoming more comfortable with their intuition here as well. Like maybe you were constantly brushing off your intuitive signals, and now you're realizing this is my intuition signaling me. I need to pay attention, right? Excuse me. As we become more mindful, we notice more things, like me talking about how I noticed the frogs. Like, if I was just like how I used to be in the past, you just walk into your house, you ain't even really paying attention. You walking fast, you moving fast, you're not even I would never even notice that. Or if I was just pulling down the street speeding and I was just not looking, I would have never noticed the bird, right? So when we're more mindful and we're more present, we're able to notice the signs, symbols, and the wonders that, because we're projecting this, right? It's all one, okay? So receiving this card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular, right? And it makes that mundane things, you realize how amazing they really are. And that's another thing too, y'all. I had a lightning ball. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that, but a lightning ball come in my kitchen, and one of the tiles came up on the floor. And they said they could come through the smallest like keyhole. Like, that's insane. But I knew when it was like an omen of like energy, like even just on this planet. This is why it's so hot, because all the solar flares, everything, the vibration is lifting, literally. And like when that happened, I was just like, I've been going through, I'm having deja vu right now. Oh my God. But I was having so many things happen with this Mercury retrograde. Like, I'm making a video, a little reel about it later, but like my TV went out. I'm like, I gotta get an oil change. I'm like, this is like all because Mercury rules over communication, travel, technology, phone. I had to reset my phone. Like, it was like, I'm like, this is crazy. So yeah, for instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home. Well, let me start from the other part. The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. So a lot of you guys too, like I'm saying, like, you're getting DNA activations, and because as the planet lives, right, and everybody complaining about it being so hot, but that's the solar flares. As that vibration, we have to raise our frequency to be able to withstand, right? Like, because in my eyes, my prophecy in my mind is that everything is eventually going to shift, and if you don't raise your vibration, you're going to die. What does that mean? Raise your vibration. Eating better, living a more healthy life, like entertaining. Like, you even notice that in social media, how a lot of people really don't entertain as much drama as they used to. Like, you notice that it's dwelling down. Like, more people are becoming conscious, right? Because I don't like using the word woke, because people say they woke and they be asleep. Okay, so yeah, you're always blessed with the ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. All right, so let's look at this affirmation, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I have a strong intuitive voice. I freely... Uh-oh, my phone dropped. I freely receive guidance, and I understand and trust the messages I receive. I have a strong intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance, and I understand and trust the messages I receive. Yeah, and this is another thing that's important here too, because another video that eventually I'm going to do down the line is a video about knowing the difference between paranoia and your intuition, right? So for a lot of you guys too, you could have been going through ups and downs of maybe paranoia and your intuition, or am I tripping, or is this my intuition? A lot of you guys are realizing that it was your intuition, and you've been spiritually guided, you've been knowing something, right? And it's like confirmation. All right. Let's get into, ooh, I love this. All right, let's get into the oracle. A lot of you guys are building a solid foundation here, structure, and things are balancing out for you. All right, it's gonna be a lot of harmony coming in. Yeah, and these are my favorite seasons too. We done got through all that other stuff. Definitely could be dealing with a twin flame. We about to hit the spooky season right after my birthday. I'm ready. Yeah, a lot of you guys too could be letting go of limitations and fears. And for some of you guys too, you could have even been fearful of your own intuition here, because you could be seeing things, and that's like a ghost, supposed to be like a ghost hand coming to her. You could be seeing things and maybe you was like, am I seeing this? Am I tripping? What is it? Like, what's going on? It's so crazy too, because me and my mother was talking about yesterday on the phone. I used to live in a house in New York as a kid on the same street as the Amityville Horror House, and we had so many so many experiences. Like, I might need to do a series on those experiences. But we was talking about one last night where my mom was seeing one, and it would go from between my room and the bathroom, because too, like, the bathroom is the lowest vibrational place in the house, if you didn't know feng shui rules. And also too, like, water, things like that help facilitate spirits. Like, even when you look into when they try to like chase ghosts or ghost hunting and stuff. So it was just crazy. I'm just like, oh my god, like, we really was living right there. Like, what? It used to be so many different occurrences. Look, lack and doubt is no longer a thing for you, right? You're releasing lack, you're releasing doubt. You know that you're the creator here. North Node, cosmic, you're stepping into your purpose. Okay, period. And this right here is being signaled to me on the card, and this is when you see people with lines right here, that is symbolic of feminine energy, right? Like, well, I know for like American Indians and stuff like that, this is symbolic of feminine energy and being in a very balanced feminine energy. This one right here too is another one that hers is lower, but I know these in American. So some of you guys too could be y'all could be descent of an American Indian, but that could be significant too. I'm trying to remember exactly what this one is. I can't remember, but that might be significant for somebody. Even if you just too, like, some people, like, I know sometimes I will draw certain lines for certain meditations, things like that. All right, so some of you guys may be looking into that. Growth summer. Yeah, this summer could have definitely been a very big growth moment for you here. And you could even be looking into oh really? You could even be looking into, like, your truth and wanting to fully express yourself and walk away from wearing any mask. You know what I mean? Like, the other day we were talking about how you're becoming who you are instead of who you were told to be. Period. All right? And releasing whatever the mask is. You're washing it off and you're becoming your true self and being able to really fully authentically step into that and express yourself in a very healthy way here. And I feel like what I see is, like, it's being very received here. It's like it's all about divine timing with whatever this is. We got, what is this, Spirit? So it's like, it could be some type of faded moment that you're about to go through, or and it's funny that we're speaking about the lightning ball that came in my house, right? Y'all gotta look that up too. Like, y'all have to look that up, because when I started looking it up, I was like, what? That's what happened? Could have died. I don't know. Like, what? But look at that. Look at how lightning hit the tree, and it's like a whole change, right? Like, I feel like whoever this is resonating with, I guess, soul could be feeling like it's lit on fire in a very positive way. And before, it's like you could have been avoiding whatever this divine intervention was, or this fated event, and it's like you're not avoiding it anymore, right? It's like you could definitely be in this energy of, like, fearless, courageous, not afraid of anything, period. Yeah, and you could definitely be letting go of any facades or false beliefs that really don't align with who you are, and they were just there because of who you were told to be, period. Yeah, and you could have had to detach from certain people, places, and things here. Like, because we see separation, longing. Maybe it's family, all right? Or maybe some type of home situation. Or I feel like, too, it's like somebody could have been trying to put you in some type of binding commitment. Or, like, you know, them people that just, like, they don't even do the things that they say they're going to do. But then they want to ridicule you and demean you all because you didn't do this one thing, right? This is that energy. You could have pulled your energy back from type of people like that, like, and got very cold on them. Okay, and I feel like this is like you could have put your guard up with these people, and this is also helping them to like respect you more, see your value, not just treat you any type of way. All right, yeah, because I see a renewal here as well, like some type of spark. You could be lighting some type of spark within yourself here. Yeah, and you could definitely be an alchemist here, listening to your ancestors, all right, and you alchemizing this situation. Yeah, and because you alchemize this situation here and you're listening to your spirit guides, you're attracting in a lot of things. So make sure, this could be why too Spirit is saying to slow down, because when you attract in a lot, you want to make sure that like me personally, when I'm attracting, it'll be so many different things. I have to slow down and take the assessment, and to also take the assessment to realize, number one, gratitude. I'm getting what I received, and I got multiple options. So let me see how exactly you know, like, you got to take that time to critically think. All right, so this could be what's going on right now. You could be taking a lot of rest, or even just hermit energy, taking a lot of time alone here. All right, I do see a reunion here with somebody you can have a soul tie with. This doesn't have to be a lover. This could be a family, because family is here. So it could be a lover that you had a family with, that you could be having a reunion with, or it could be a family member that you could be having a reunion with, that y'all click with, because somebody, I feel like somebody is basically not looking at the external anymore. They're not projecting, and they could be coming back wanting this reunion with you to, let's clarify it real quick, to try to work on, build a relationship, whether it's a friendship, family ship, or whatever here. Clarify this reunion, Spirit. Yeah, I feel like in the past, this person was in a like mindset. This could be somebody who played victim, or this could even be your energy. Put it where it fits. But somebody's getting out of that energy of self-sabotage, of guilt. We do have twin flame here. All right, so it could be a twin flame. Don't have to be, though. This could be family with that family part. We're going to see when the tarot come out, too. But we got nurture and compassion. So with this falling on the floor, you know, whenever my cards fall on the floor, it's like, what's unbeknownst to you, what you don't know. What you don't know is that you may need to just deal with this situation with nurture and compassion, when we know that the highest vibration is love anyway. Okay, so anytime that we cannot operate in love, we need to take that into divine assessment of, why am I angry? Why am I... So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. You know, that type of energy. But whatever this is, it could trigger memories and put you in your thoughts here. So don't let this trigger you in a negative way. All right, because you're going through a rebirth here. All right, and it's going to bring a lot of, look, this stability, harmony coming in. All right, because you had the change and the courage here. Look, courage. We were just speaking about that. Let's get into the tarot. All right, let's clarify. North Node. Y'all, somebody treated me to a massage today. I'm like, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this massage. Massages could be significant. Some of y'all may need to get y'all a massage for real. Okay, because we know too, like, that's why, like, stretching daily is important, to open up them energies. And one thing I love to do is to do a circle with my whole body. That helps to generate your energy. I do it like at the end of my morning stretch meditation. just generate your energy and help you to build up that beautiful, especially for my feminine, that beautiful cosmic energy just flowing through your body. And I like to imagine like because you know your womb is like darkness, cosmic darkness. So I like to imagine the darkness with like glitter going through it, like the cosmic dust. Okay, some of y'all could do a meditation. Maybe y'all doing new meditations. Clarify the spirit. Kind of like how she looks on the card, but I envision it like all black. Like envision this filling your body up. Because you are not of this world, okay? Yeah, we got the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like this Five of Pentacles clarifying North Node with cosmic power here with the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is you not being afraid to walk away from certain situations that are lower vibrational here. And keeping it to yourself. Like this is the energy where with this Four of Pentacles here, it's like, yeah, you know that you walking away may leave somebody in financial hardship or having some type of negative change, but at the end of the day, it's like you gotta live for you. All right, this is that type of energy, and they gotta live for them. All right, and this could put somebody in a spiral, but that has nothing to do with you. Okay, that's their life, and you have yours. Because that's the energy I was getting yesterday too. Like this, somebody could be trying to project guilt. Okay, so if you do and run into that energy, let that roll on. Roll off your shoulder, okay? Clarify the true spirit. You're not about to start throwing my cards today. My cards kept falling everywhere yesterday. I'm like, what is going on? Alright, you're not about to do me like that today. Alright, so what we got? The Knight of Swords with the Tower here with truth. Okay, so I feel like with this truth and this, like your truth is a tower moment, right? Your truth is a tower moment here. So this is also that energy where you could do a lot for other people, right? And you choosing you now. You know, this is like that. If y'all seen my story the other day, Thomas and the train, right? It was like as soon as I choose to focus on my life, and then everything was just messed up around him, like. Like for real, like that's this energy. Like that's why I try and guilt you because you focusing on your life. Like whoa. Okay, you're overstepping your boundary. And but this is looking really good for you though. As you take this tower moment, you express yourself with the Knight of Swords. These are big changes happening. Now you're getting a big opportunity and you're seizing the moment, right? You know what I'm saying? Like this is something where some of you guys too could get like some type of instant success with something, or something could just work out, like something happening very quickly. So this is, take that risk if you feel guided to, because it's something that could really happen really, really fast. And it was just 33:03 on the clock, and there's 3 people in here. All right, so 3s could be significant as well. But them 3 days, them 3 weeks we was talking about, them 3 months could be significant. But something's about to happen very rapidly where it's like it's just gonna fall into your lap. Okay. Clarify growth spirit. So do not allow these people that's trying to cause this chaos with this tower moment. Hey, it's gonna have to be a tower moment for them. You gotta focus on you. Period. Growth. Yeah. The growth is that you're in this King of Wands energy now. You're being in charge. All right. You could be very decisive, very independent right now at this time. And this is that energy where it's like whatever you're passionate about, move towards that. Okay. And it's like you could be very optimistic here, and it could be very triggering for others. Oh, fucking well. Okay. Like, how you triggered by somebody being optimistic? Like, get if you don't get your negative ass on. Like, what? All right. And this is also an energy where, too, it's like, you really inspire. Like, it's a lot of positive people around you, too, that's looking at you like, wow, you're just inspiring them. Okay. But it's also those who inspire that don't know how to just say that they inspire. All right. But you could definitely, whatever you're about to accomplish here, whatever this big opportunity is, this big win that you're about to get, could be in some type of creative, like something that you do that you're creating, right? Like, so make sure that you're, operating your creative energy. Look, as I say, operating your creative energy, the magician. Pick up the magic wand, okay? Pick up the magic wand and stop playing. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck. 7 of Swords. Like, who cares? They're going to be there. They're going to be there. But guess what? This is fated. This is clarifying fate. Okay? And it is what it is. You're taking action. You're in your power. You're manifesting. Your skills are very much showing, right? A lot of you guys could even be activating gifts within your DNA that you've had laying dormant. Did y'all know that I was watching a Billy Carson talking about how generational trauma from 10 to 20 generations could be laying in your DNA. And it's different things that, those fears that come up, those things that come, it's not even yours. It's just in your DNA from your father. So this is you stepping away from all of that, like I said, and becoming who you are and not who you was told to be. Okay, and manifesting that, manifesting your desires. All right, a lot of you guys have this strong willpower energy at this time, and even too, like your throat chakra could be highly active at this time. Like you could definitely have the gift to speak very well, to be very influential. So use that, right? I heard power of persuasion. So use that wisely, but use it to benefit yourself and others in a major way. All right. And with this one here as well, it's like, not being afraid to start from the beginning here. You're not afraid to, build yourself up. Like this is like, you're very, I don't like to say the word humble, because when you look up that in the dictionary, it doesn't align to what I'm speaking about. But like, you're very much like, you're not, just not arrogant with it. Like you're very down to earth, right? Very open as well, and not open in a toxic way. And I think this card, which one is that? Oh, that's the crown chakra. Yeah, we got the heart chakra, the crown chakra, and the throat chakra. All right, with that decisiveness. What's this? Stalemate. Let me get one at a time. This deck been doing what it's wanted to do. The pathway may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way one step at a time. So with this clarifying avoidance, stalemate, the moon, right? This is you not avoiding your intuition anymore. We know we spoke about that in the beginning. This is you trusting your intuition. This is you not doubting your intuition. This is you not thinking that you're just sure. Like, am I just tripping? Like, did I just... You're very sure on what your intuition is telling you, and you're not. And sometimes too, like I do this sometimes too, and I try not to do this, but I will try to avoid what my intuition is telling me because I want to believe something else from my consciousness of my mind. And it's like, no, believe what your intuition is telling you, no matter how crazy it may seem. Sometimes I didn't say act on it, but exercise it sometimes, because sometimes we think we crazy and we be spot on. Okay. And if this is resonating, you could be thinking you're crazy about certain stuff and you're spot on. So don't doubt your intuition. Come on now, dropping my cards. Yeah, 8 of Wands. You are you are a force to be reckoned with, okay? Whoever you are. And with the King of Cups coming out here too, with the 5 of Cups, it's like through some type of sadness, some type of loss here, which really was a win because it's preparing you for this emotional intelligence. Whatever this is, that was like some type of heartbreak or some type of unwelcome change. You could have went in isolation, you could have been lonely for a little bit, but it taught you emotional intelligence. Okay, so it was a benefit, it was a win. All right, it taught you emotional intelligence, and it's also helped you to tap into more the wealth of knowledge that you have within yourself. Because what do we die? When we die and we leave and we we what? I don't like to say the word dying, because we really just die to live again in the spirit realm. But what you take with you in your next life is your wisdom, your knowledge, the connections that you make. Right? So this is you tapping into that knowledge through whatever the situation of loss seemed like it was. Okay? And for my masculines, this could be you definitely balancing out your emotions. But for my feminines, this is you balancing out your emotions, but also like, look at him on his throne. Like, you also building healthy boundaries. You also very much like I said what I said. I'm standing on business. Like, you're very much in that energy at the same time. Okay. I also feel like too, this card speaks about somebody who understands unconscious motivations. So some of you guys too could be realizing like, what are your unconscious motivations? Whether, because I heard like food addiction, or, and it don't even have to be that, because everybody that eats has addiction reaction to food. That's the only reason why we get hungry and things like that, because we're trained to eat at these times, whatever. But it's like the energy where you're noticing like, okay, I may be drawn to do this, or I may be drawn to smoke, or I may be drawn to drink, or whatever, or waste my time and procrastinate. Like, you're noticing your unconscious motivation that you do. Like, and this is also like basically saying to like noticing your autopilot and being able to change that. Okay. All right, let me get one more spirit. Ooh. Oh, we gonna close out after this. Oh. Whoo. Okay. The Ten of Swords with the Hierophant. Okay, despite all the backstabbing, but despite all the betrayal, the shit that you've been through, like all the gunk that you've been through was preparing you for this moment. This Hierophant energy is you stepping into your power, stepping onto your throne. Also, you being appreciated for your knowledge. People really seeing you, right? You could have been had this knowledge, or you could have been kind of in this frequency, but it's like, especially with this Leo season, this new moon energy, the energy that we have going on astrologically, mixing with where you're at on your spiritual journey, it's like, it's a it's like the hibachi, like just mix it all together and it just works. Like, this is like a perfect recipe for success here. All right, and this is you stepping into teaching as well. Okay, so for some of you guys, you definitely could be a teacher of some sort. Even some of you guys already you're teaching, and to the people around you, or to the people that you talk to, it's like they're learning a lot of things from you here. And it's like, this is also, you could even be getting a teacher, or leveling up your education in some way. But this speaks about a lot of knowledge. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck as well, you could also be coming together with the threes we seen earlier. You could be coming together with two people here that could be very lucrative, very beneficial for you, because the Three of Pentacles speaks about that pinnacle energy, that 3D finance, right? But yeah, let me pull. I want to pull one of my. We're gonna close out with this other deck. Now my coffee. Okay. We're gonna close out with an angel message, okay? Because your angels and your spirit guides and the archangels are wanting you to know that you are comforted in this moment. You are not alone, and even if it seems like you're in the 3D realm, the unseen forces of your angels, your spirit guides, your spiritual team is so big. Okay, so do not ever think that you're lonely or you're alone in this, okay? You work with legions. I also heard spiritual warrior too, so a lot of you guys too, like, look, and as I said that, a lot of you guys could be spiritual warriors, but comfort, okay? Your angels want you to know that they're giving you comfort at this time. And this is insane, like, that this is the card that came out of all the cards. And what I just said, like, they cease to amaze me every time. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Okay, and it's like making me emotional too. So some of you guys, this could even be like very emotional, because my eyes just got watery out of nowhere, and I'm not about to mess up this concealer I got going under my eye, but y'all are taking your power back. Take your power back. You've taken your power back here. And this is why you're seeing this tower moment go on in your collective, in the collective around you, because you've taken your power back. And it says, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. And this is what you're doing. You're using your God-given power, using your intuition, mixed with this that 5D, mixed with this 3D, and you're manifesting it. All right. I love you guys. Love yourself. I will see you guys in my next one. If you need a personal reading on your specific situation, everything you need to know will be in the description box down below. Okay? Peace. And if you're on Instagram, it's in the pin post.